Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In the last episode, we took on an alpha wyvern, and as you can see, we won. All that remains is entering Chateau Haine. Let's get the party started. And the heist.
Right. Done with the wyverns and various nonsense. Back to the chateau?
Yep, let's end the hunt. We've done everything that we can out in the grounds.
We're here for a reason. Let's take care of it.
I'm with you.
And a very fancy loading screen. Ooh.
I had a quick look around. There's one door into the castle that isn't under heavy guard.
I hear a butt coming.
I can't get it open. And believe me, I tried. Bent a nice set of lockpicks in that stupid door. One of the Duke's guardsmen must have the key. They wouldn't just lock themselves out of the castle. I hope.
Well, maybe. They are all Legion after all.
Why else would the party be in the garden? He probably has someone breaking a window right now.
I could make that work, actually. But in the meantime, let's find someone with a key.
We should split up. We'll just attract attention stomping through the middle of the party together.
Search for another entrance. Keep watch. Stay out of sight. Ooh. Searching for another entrance could attract suspicion. And we're probably not going to be the most perceptive whilst we're trying to find this key. So if you could keep watch.
Talus and I will look for the key. Get out of sight and watch for chevaliers or guards.
Let's see what we can find out. Come on.
Your Grace, this is the event of the season.
You have truly outdone yourself this time, Prosper.
Ah, at last our mighty heroine. The champion of Kirkwall has the honor of first kill this day. To hunt the wyvern on its own ground is to tempt fate, a terrible risk. But the prize... I present to you this belt crafted of fine wyvern skin. Wear it well and accept the accolades you're due.
Well, I am due some accolades, really, aren't I?
If anyone wants to laud my heroic achievements, I'm happy to listen.
Well said. Do not mind Leopold. My pet is always so temperamental before dinner.
Can he sit?
I don't suppose Leopold knows how to fetch or play dead.
Alas, he seems to think it's our duty to amuse him. My friends, I officially welcome you all to Chateau Haine. Enjoy a taste of our Legion hospitality.
Indeed, and oh, I'm so happy this mod worked. Doesn't Amelia look fancy? She does look very shiny. The outfit is made of silk. It's all silk, the shiniest silk. Oh, I'm so happy about this. For some reason, they put female Hawk in the ugliest outfit. At least I don't like it. And it's like a pantsuit. And Amelia would never have worn that in a million years. I've said this the entire time. Amelia, she's very feminine. And, you know, like, she's into hair and makeup and all of that. She always wanted to do that with her mum, but Leandra never really seemed to have the time for her. She would only do that with Bethany. And while Amelia in, like, a professional capacity, like, she doesn't wear mage robes, I think, personally... she likes her dresses. She loves her dresses. And I really couldn't see her in the pantsuit that the game put her in. So I found a mod. And I love this. I think the blue goes so well with her hair colour. I'm like, yes. I love it so much. Now then, hello, Leopold. Hi. Are you doing okay?
I can't believe Van Tegan attended this event in such high attire.
Van Tegan is here. Oh, buddy, hey.
That doesn't look like a real gold sovereign.
It's a caprice. Mother used to have a set of them when I was a child. You collect them from everyone you know, then cast them in the fountain and make a wish. It's an Orlesian high society game.
From the looks of this crowd, I guess nobody is in a wishing sort of mood.
Indeed. Oh, the dress looks so much better in this light. When it's in the sun, it's really shiny, but I love this mod. All of my mods are, they're listed in the description box below. All of them are, you know, from the very first episode. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but there were plenty of dresses to choose from. And I think there were also some outfits for the men. I think. You're right, Leopold. Okay, bud. Now then, we can throw the caprice into the fountain. There we go. How lovely. Now then, do you two have anything to say?
Stand back.
Okay.
Kahir must like you, my dear Hawk. He's not usually so polite. I think it will be quite the interesting evening, don't you?
Indeed. Indeed I do. Now, yeah, we need to find all of the coins. We can do that. The guards. Speak to the guards. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna speak to everyone else first. Of course I am. Cheese! This man has cheese. Do you have any cranberry jam? Or sweet chili jam? That also goes very well with cheese. Oh my, I love cheese. I want some cheese. I'm so hungry.
My. I never thought you'd actually attend, champion.
Well, then my plan is working.
I was hoping it would be a shock. Part of my plan to become the most talked about noble in Thedas.
If I'm any judge, your scheme will succeed. What do you think of the party so far?
Anyone that I should go and speak to?
Recommendations for people I should chat up?
The gentleman over there is Bantegan of Ferelden, younger brother of the Earl of Redcliffe. And of course, there's Lord Cyril, Duke Prosper's son.
And anyone to avoid?
Who are the worst in the crowd?
Do you see the two young ladies over there? That's Babette and Fifi de Lancey, daughters of the Comte de Lancey. Don't make eye contact. You'll thank me later.
And they're with their mother. I do wonder, you know, how she's getting on with, you know, how do I word? I was going to say the oncoming event. Does that fit? I'm talking about a baby. Whatever, you know, she's going to have a new grandchild very soon. I wonder how she's dealing with that.
I get the feeling that everyone here is a moment away from tearing each other apart.
Don't get between the Comtesse de Lancey and the wine, or we will certainly see bloodshed.
We should probably go mingle a bit more.
Sorry, Elegant. Places to go, canapes to eat. You know how it is.
Indeed. Oh, I can't not talk to the de Lanceys. I just can't.
Champion! Oh, champion! Could you not have stopped Emile before he fell to such depravity?
He didn't actually become a blood mage, Lady de Lancey. That was just a rumor.
A blood mage I could deal with, but this whore he's dallied with, she is insufferable. The horrors she's inflicted on our summer house in the name of decorating, it is an atrocity.
Oh, I am so sorry for the loss of your summer house.
Allow me to express my deepest sympathies, Lady de Lancey, on the ruin of your summer home.
She filled the front room with ceramic cows. Cows, Messer Hawk. I cannot bear to think of this any longer. Good day, Messer.
Oh, that makes my heart swell with joy. And we can't speak to your lovely daughters. Excusez-moi. We can't look at that book either. Okay, so this is the door we actually have to get into. Got it. Got it. And I believe... Huh. I could have sworn that one of you was Duke Cyril. No, not Tallis. Huh. Okay, whatever. Tegan, buddy.
My word, has anyone ever told you you're the spitting image of the champion of Kirkwall?
Yeah, I do get that a lot.
You have no idea how often I've heard that.
You sound Ferelden. It's good to see another countryman here. There's Perrin, but he's... peculiar.
Who is this woman, Tegan?
I'm very sorry, but I didn't get your name.
Hawk.
Hawk? Oh, the champion.
Tegan, I must speak with you right now about the horrible thing Dulce de Lancey said.
Of course. Please, excuse me, Monsieur Hawk. A pleasure to meet you. If you speak to Ban Perrin, I don't advise you to bring up the Chantry, or knickers.
She said the line. She said the line. Who is this woman, Tegan? I'm like, yes. Fill me with joy. Yes, Ban Perrin Threnhold. You probably won't remember that name. However, we encountered this gentleman all the way back in Liliana's song. That was the first Let's Play I ever put up on my channel. This was the guy who, Liliana beat him up. And on his person, we found a letter from the Chantry basically thanking him for all his donations, and you've been such a moral, upstanding citizen. And then we also found the suspect undergarments. And Liliana had the option of nailing them to the Chanter's board. And while, of course, you know, when I played Liliana's song, I didn't do that. I planted everything on the guard captain. However, bearing in mind, that was Liliana telling us a story. So clearly what actually happened was that she did nail his underwear, his suspect undergarments, to the Chanter's board. And he's still rather sore about that, it seems.
Anything, don't hesitate to ask.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. I want the coin. Give me the coin.
Mother used to love these coins. She never got to bring hers to the fountain.
Why not?
You don't get invited to fancy Orlesian parties when you marry an apostate.
Very true. Yeah, all of your invitations quickly get rescinded.
You did well, Sarah. Perhaps there is a hunter in you after all.
Thank you, sir. Very kind of you to say. At a random-ass door. Hello? Okay, nothing in here and no way to get into the party, it seems. Not into the party, excuse me, into the keep. Seneschal Bran, and you won't recognize this lady because I never had Amelia go to the brothel in a professional capacity. But this is one of the prostitutes. Seneschal Bran has brought a prostitute as his date. And unfortunately, this joke didn't necessarily age well.
Champion, what a surprise. Seneschal, dear, introduce me to your delicious friend.
Serendipity, this is Sarah Hawk.
Awkward. So, can we talk about something else now?
Why is this awkward, Tallis? Why is this awkward? I have a feeling that one of these is rather, nasty about serendipity. And I don't think Amelia would be nasty towards serendipity. Like, Amelia has no reason to be, so I'm like, oh. No, I don't think it's like, oh, why have you brought a drag queen as your date? Like, I don't think it's anything like that, but I think it is like, oh, so awkward that you've brought someone like them. So we're gonna be nice and just be like, this was charming. Good to meet you, Serendipity.
It's been delightful meeting both of you.
Don't be a stranger.
Those jokes don't age well. And speaking of strangers, hello again. Hello again, Liliana.
Sister Nightingale? Champion, it is good to see you again under less dire circumstances. Talis?
Liliana, it's so lovely to see you again.
You look stunning this evening. Your hair is darling. Did you do it yourself?
And of course it's implied that Talis had a intimate relationship with Liliana, one of the main cast, because of course she did. Of course she did. This reminds me of the greatest piece of fan fiction ever created, My Immortal. You know, if you've never seen that, basically it's Harry Potter fan fiction. Who was it? Internet Historian and Sorrow TV did a full reading of it on, it was the Internet Historian's second channel. I can't remember what that's called off the top of my head. It's amazing. The main character is called Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven, which it's so fucking funny, and she's dating Draco, and Harry Potter is no longer called Harry, he's called Vampire Potter, and Diabolo, because she can't spell Diablo, Diabolo changed Harry's scar from a lightning bolt into a pentagram, and he covers it with foundation, and Hermione's real name is Bloody Mary Smith, and she's a vampire too. It's trash, it's beautiful, and it's trash, and I eat that shit up. It reminds me of that, because basically Ebony, of course she's in a sexual relationship with Draco, and Vampire wants to screw her too. And fucking Snape and Lupin took video of her masticating, because she can't spell, you know, clearly. Of course Talis had to be in a romantic relationship at one point with one of the main cast. Talis totally isn't a Mary Sue.
I get the distinct impression you've met before.
Oh, briefly. A long time ago.
You meet all sorts of people in Orlais. It keeps life exciting.
Yeah, well, it's nice to meet old friends.
Well, I'm glad you two had this chance to chat.
Yes, it was very fortuitous. We shouldn't take up more of your time, Liliana. I'm sure you have things that need attention. Right now.
I know they're not saying, like, oh, they were in a relationship, but just how they're speaking to each other, like, oh, you look so stunning, your hair, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, Talis is behaving so awkwardly. To me, that screams of a one-time hookup where one person was way more interested in developing a relationship than the other. That's the vibe I get. Oh, Talis,
Another caprice. How many of these are there, I wonder?
I really wanted to like Talis. I said this before, I love Felicia Day. I really love Felicia Day, so I really wanted to like Talis, but unfortunately, she was just a bit too Mary Sue-ish for my taste. The Lost Scholar, excuse me, you lied about it being safe, and I TPK'd for the first time.
Put what you found to good use. I discovered more social interests.
You're drinking alone. You're not being social. Stop talking out of your ass. Now then, we have the Quartermaster. Yes, I do believe you have something. Yes, a caprice. Thank you. And, ooh. We can sell those. Oh my god. That's amazing, but I like Sebastian having his grandfather's bow. Oh, I'm very tempted to keep that, though. We can sell the Empress's point. Nothing there. You don't have any more health poultices. Sad times. We can sell all the junk. There we go.
Do you even know why you're picking these coins up?
They're shiny. Don't pretend you wouldn't do it too.
I was gonna say, oh, because it reminds us of Mother, but no, apparently Hawk's just a magpie. Got it.
Pardon me, Sir Guard, but could we have a moment of your time?
Anything for the Duke's honored guests.
Yeah, total fashion emergency over here.
I've just encountered some Ferelden band wearing the same outfit as me. I need to change immediately.
Her ladyship cannot be seen like this. It would be an insult to 2 nations. There could be riots, wars.
A matter of social life or death. Get me into the castle now.
Of course, madame. Since this is clearly so important, I will see what can be done.
Perfect. Just let me have a minute alone with him, and the key will be ours.
He's so Orlesian.
My, what a big sword you have. Do they give those to all the chevaliers? So impressive.
Lovely party. Well?
He doesn't have it.
What?
He forgot he'd given the key to one of the servants. What kind of guard forgets that he's locked himself out of the castle?
Well, this is just another excuse to party, let's be honest.
We'll go out there and mingle until we find a way in. Or get so full of caviar and wine we fall asleep.
Right. Nothing to worry about. This can still work. So let's find the servant. How many could there be?
One for every cheese tray?
I'm trying to stay positive, you know.
We could start on the servants, or we could keep going after the guards, because there are some very funny lines here.
Can I help you?
I need a healer at once!
I've been stung by a bee. I think it's swelling. Maker, am I dying?
The swelling is almost as big as your head. Don't just stand there, man. Do something before it's too late.
If I die, make sure the world knows. I died at Chateau Haine!
I cannot help you, madame. I'm afraid I don't have the key to the chateau.
I love this so much! These are some amazing lines. Yes. Yes, just seeing Hawk kneeling there. I died at Chateau Haine. Beautiful. And you.
Is something the matter?
Yeah, I need the loo, apparently.
My friend here has had a bit too much wine. She needs to sit down inside before she gets sick on a duchess.
Oh, I can hear the ocean in my head. Tide goes in, tide goes... Ow.
That's never a good sign.
My apologies, but I couldn't let you in, even if I wished to.
So you're actively hoping to see an elf throw up on a duchess. What a bastard. How dare you, sir? Now then, I want to say this is the correct servant we need to speak to. However, again, pardon me, ladies. Scusi. Yeah, I want to... Let's talk to all of the elven servants. Okay, we can't speak to you. Servants? Can we only speak to one? Huh. Maybe we can speak to the right one and then we can speak to the wrong ones? Because these lines are funny.
Can I interest you in some Antivan olives? Or I have some smoked ham from the Androfels. They say it tastes of despair.
Wait, does it really? How can ham taste like despair? Why would anyone eat it if it did?
That's what the importer said. They all talk like that. This wine has notes of oak and springtime. This cheese tastes of sorrow.
I mean, I'm full up on despair. However, I know a little black and white bear that would be all over that ham.
Who needs more despair in their diet? What is that good for?
I've heard that artists are fond of it.
I don't suppose we could have a peek at the kitchens. I'd love to see this hopeless dish in all its glory.
I don't know. I shouldn't leave my post.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun.
What a scandalous reprieve from olive duty. Think of what the other servants will say.
The upstairs maids will be so jealous when they find out. Very well. Follow me.
I know, right? They treat you like part of the furniture. I'm surprised they don't sit on it.
Avoid the cheese plate. Terrible. Have you got the key? I'm usually better at this. She didn't have the key either. This isn't supposed to be so complicated.
Do you have a backup plan?
Maybe we could steal dessert spoons and start tunneling under the wall. That's not terrible. Hang on to that idea. The servant says she gave it to the Duke's son, Lord Cyril. Let's find him and hope he didn't pass it on to his father. So, Lord Cyril.
Indeed, I believe. Yeah, he stood right over there. However, can we... Okay, we could just talk to the one elven servant. Boo! I was hoping for more funny lines. How dare. Also, again, more complaining about the DLC. Of course, Tallis goes and does everything. Hawk just stands outside because it's not like Hawk is the main character. Tallis is the main character of Dragon Age 2. We all knew this. Hawk was just warming Tallis's chair until she arrived. Also, again, so Mary Sue-ish, just like, I'm usually so much better at this, and it's because you're the Mary Sue of your world. Like, now you're in the video game and you can't just do everything like that. Oh, Tallis. Now then, I have about 3 minutes left on my timer. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to read those codex entries I picked up. Wyvern. The wyvern, like its relative the dragon, has nearly been hunted to extinction. Wealthy Orlesians are particularly fond of the wyvern chase through... Whoops. Let me try that sentence again. Wealthy Orlesians are particularly fond of the wyvern chase, although their servants and dogs take the risks, while the noblemen merely accept the praise. It is the venom that makes the creature so valuable. It's used in potion making, alchemy, and the production of a rare and potent liquor called Aquae Lucidius. The minuscule quantity of the venom remaining in the aquae after distillation leads to a unique hallucinatory effect. Testimonies from a few of those fortunate enough to sample the costly concoctions. I feel confused, but happy. It was as though my soul took wing and floated about my head. I had a vision of my great-grandmother and found it oddly arousing. Who was this? I can see through time! Okay. Okay, buddy, good for you. I'm concerned, but I hope this wasn't all the same person. Anything under places? No. The Chevaliers. I remember, as a child, watching a column of Chevaliers parade down a wide avenue in Valrayo. Dashing knights on armoured steeds, pennants snapping in the breeze. I have never forgotten. Most of the Orlesian aristocracy has ties to the Chevaliers. Joining the knighthood and dedicating one's life to the empire is a tried and true method to improve one's social standing. It is the obvious choice for landless nobles and noble children not in line to inherit. The knighthood welcomes both men and women, although it is rare for a woman to choose the harsh life of a chevalier over the gentle bliss of marriage and children or the peace of the chantry. Those who do follow... Excuse me, I apologise. Apparently I can't read today. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm having so many slip-ups right at the end. Those who do are following in the footsteps of the first woman knight, Aveline, but we hope that not all meet as ghastly an end as she did. Sadly, some members of the Order abuse their power to commit atrocities that will not be recounted here. All decent Orlesians know them to be no true knights. One day they shall answer to the Maker himself. From Orlais, A Modern History by revered mother Letitia. Anything else? Yeah, that appears to be everything. Alrighty then. Okay, in the next episode, we go and check in with Lord Cyril, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.